What's going on, Rusty? I figured we'd mess around with this thing a little bit and see what's happening. I guess you can hear me okay. It's a rainy day here. It's nasty. 50 degrees, raining. It's just miserable. So we just figured I didn't even want to go light a heater in the shop or nothing. So I figured I'd come in here and see what's happening. Yeah, it was kind of interesting. I ordered the all the new parts for that 355 Vortec motor and the hey outfit. How we doing, buddy? But the rods come, H-beam rods, which is what I ordered, and them things were 650 grams. They were heavy, way heavy. So I sent them back, ordered a set of I-beam 5.7s. Good. I'm glad it is. I didn't know whether it's, man, I'm not very technical savvy here, so I didn't know whether the mess was going to work or not. So I ordered a set of 5.7 bushed lightweight rods from Eagle the other day. And them things come Friday, and they're 6/125s in a 5.7 rod box with 6/125 rods in it. Well, that's not going to work. So now I got to send them back, and of course they don't have any more 5.7 rods. So it's getting kind of iffy, and when I'll be able to get the daggone motor put together, get it all balanced. If I can't find rods, I don't want to use press pins. I don't like them. My buddy that runs a machine shop told me he does a bunch of, he'll take the press pin rods and hone them and turn them into floating pins, hone them and drill them, and then float them. And he said that does fine. Hey, Ironhead, how we doing, buddy? He got a heater and going in the shop and trying to warm her up. Yeah, I ain't even lit the wood heater in my shop today. That's the heck with it. I ain't in the mood. My boys had me doing electrical work all week, and I was tired. Man, I'm giving out after being retired, and then coming back and putting me doing electrical work all day is rough. But anyway, it's all good. It's all good. It buys hot rod parts, so that's all that matters. But anyway, yeah, I'm ready for some spring weather, something to get warm. I can turn the air conditioner on a whole lot easier, and I can warm the shop up. It's snowing. Good Lord, you keep that mess, man. You can keep that. On no parts of it. It gets below 60 here, I'm getting mad. And I'm a daggone shorts and t-shirt guy and flip-flops. I'm not all about all this cold weather mess like y'all boys got. But anyway. So Rusty, what you gonna work on today? Snowing there in Ironheads too. And it seems like everywhere. Hey Sean, how we doing, buddy? Supposed to be hit 50 there in Arkansas today. Well, that wouldn't be so bad. I can deal with that. But that's about the borderline of hot and cold to me. Says he can't wait for 60. Man, we got the craziest weather here in North Carolina. It was one day it's 50, next day it's 70, back down to 40, then it'll be 80. Sean, you can have that 35 too. Hey CC, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, we're trying to do this live thing, see what happens. I ain't never done it before. and I got to playing with it last night, and somehow I weren't gonna go live. I just had to fill in this stuff to do it, and all of a sudden there it was. So I tried to back up and see what I had done. And what's up, Travis? How we doing, buddy? So that was accidentally the test last night. The Chuck pulling transmission out of 89. I hope you got it inside of a shop with a heater and concrete. Still waiting on my parts for my build. Well, Sean, I hope you have better luck than me, man. I got a set of rods come, them old heavy ones. I sent those back and ordered a set of lightweight 5.7 I-beam bushed rods from Eagle. And them daggone things come Friday, and there's 6 125 rods in the 5.7 box. So now I got to send another set back. So I don't know. We'll get it, I reckon, sooner or later. But like I say, man, my buddy says he machines the rods, hones them out, and then drills them. And she said, unless you're going to daily drive it and turn the mess out of it, the just honing the rods out to make them floating pins is fine. I mean, he builds. Yeah, I don't know, Sean. I don't know, man. All the numbers on my paperwork were for 5.7 lightweights. All the paperwork, everything. But then the box says 5.7 lightweight rods, and there's 6 125s in it. So, I don't know. That's just my luck. But yeah, had to rent a neighbor's shop, concrete floor, wood stove. Oh, hell yeah, that's the way to do it, buddy. What's up, Jeremy? Yeah, last night was an accident. Your main bearings are on back order. I didn't have no trouble getting bearings, rings, the pistons. That weren't no problem. Just the daggone second set of rods, they're wrong. I don't know what the hell I do with a set of 6 125s. That's a long stroke deal there. So I guess they'll go get sent back Monday. And I did see Summit's got 2 or 3 sets, so maybe I can get a set of those ordered tonight or tomorrow or something. Maybe get them coming here. Maybe so, anyway. Hey, Big Red, how we doing? But anyhow, it's we'll see what happens. That's all we can do. It seems like everybody's having trouble getting parts. I was talking to my buddy the other day that does the machine work, and he's had a set of 4.240 pistons made, and they told him 6 to 8 weeks, and it's been 10, and he still hadn't heard nothing from them. Ordered an oil pan out of California. I think I got scammed. Uh-oh. They say they sent it in UPS and says they never picked it up yet. Oh, boy. Sound like some of my dealings there, buddy. I'm in Eastern North Carolina. Yeah, that's outfit. That may be what I have to do. I didn't even know you could do that till I was looking last night, and I saw where you can order the bushings and actually put the bronze bushings in them. So that may be an option. I got some good 5.7 rods. Actually, I think they're X rods. I could do that to them and be done with it. Probably substantially cheaper too. But I don't know. We'll see. And they got your money also, no doubt. Look, boy, I had a guy call me last night or message me, wanted to buy the transmission out of my little white truck. And I told him I really didn't want to sell it. It's a 200R that's been built. And he said, well, okay, I'm asking for a friend. Well, a few minutes later, he messages me back and says, look, that dude said he'll give you a built turbo 350, a converter, 3,500 converter, and $1,250 for that transmission. I told him, bring me the money, I'd pull it out. That transmission don't mean that much to me. I don't know what in the world he wants it so bad for. I mean, but for what he's got paying me, he could have one built, I would think. So UPS has never picked your stuff up. Supposedly they've shipped it. I don't think you might be between a rock and a hard spot, man. Unless you can cancel payment on it or something. I don't know. Parts just got the last of my Camaro parts 9 months later. Good Lord. Yeah, I ain't got the patience to wait for no 9 months for no parts. I ain't. No, somebody's gonna have to give me something for that. I'm gonna do something different. But anyhow, it's all good. But yeah, that'd be the only thing I could think of, Sean. If you could stop payment on it, I don't know if that's possible or not. But that's my kind of luck, though. That's for sure. So, Rusty, if you got a transmission you're gonna put in the truck, or you gonna rebuild the one you taking out? What you gonna do with it? Yeah, I bet so, CC. I mean, probably ain't nothing coming across the border hardly, is there? I'm gonna give it a few more days and I'm gonna go. I don't blame you, Sean. You might be a little better than I am. I probably would have already went ballistic on them. Yeah, I don't know. I saw a guy posted the other night about us I think he was in Canada, somewhere in Canada. He had a 65 C10 up for sale, or he saw it on Marketplace or something up there. The guy wanted $6,000, I think is what it was, for $5,000 or $6,000, and that was a piece of junk. I didn't know it, man. That thing isn't worth that kind of money. Gonna have it rebuilt, Grand NQ4. Oh, well, that ought not be too bad then if it's just a manual rebuilding that. If you can get the parts, that might be the whole deal. Might better not get Sean to order them for you. Yeah. Yeah, he'll get it. So, I don't know. Oh, me. Yeah, it's a miserable day here, though. It's very old dreary and rainy. Sure don't want to be doing nothing. I was watching Uncle Tony and them build that 6-cylinder on there on that live thing for a while. No. I don't know if I think he's going. I don't know if he's going to take that in No Name Nationals or what he's going to take. I'm not sure. It was kind of interesting sitting there watching him build that 6-cylinder. Yeah, I've never done a whole lot of eBay shopping, Sean. That's every time I talked about it, my wife's always kind of frowned on it. She never liked the idea of it. I mean, I guess Amazon's fine. Just don't go to eBay. I don't know. So anyway, but like I say, I've never done a whole bunch of the eBay stuff. And I kind of having my doubts with the Amazon stuff too. You know, daggone mess coming wrong. You know, that's getting old real quick too. So I don't know. So it'll be my last trip. I don't know. Have you bought from them people before, or is it just a fly-by-night deal? Or you don't really know? Yeah, I've never Ironhead. I've never, like I said, I've never messed a whole lot of eBay stuff. Always been a little bit leery of it, but uh, what? I think I have bought a few things over the years and never had real. I don't remember having any issues with it, but I don't know. I don't know. Oh, okay. You just had never ordered from these people. Yeah, I see there's one company. I'm looking on eBay all the time for different stuff, just like Marketplace. And I see there's this one company out of California has got about every kind of car part you could ever want. And when they come really highly ranked, and they got good ratings and all, so they must be pretty good. Then I think, well, it's jolly just Chinese stuff, but what's not Chinese now? Got to make sure they have a good feedback. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm sure that Ironhead. I'd see that's something I don't know a whole lot about. Just because I never messed with it a whole lot. But, I don't know. Yeah, Rusty, you're about right. Ordering online to roll of the dice. You would think, though, with all the technology, the mess would have to be right. But I guess there's just so much technology to do it wrong as there is to do it right. So, anyway, it is. Just pay for it. That's right. That's right. And my daggone lab over here in the chair behind me is snoring. He's just sleeping away. Oh, me. See that Corvette painted yet? Yeah, well, Ironhead, that's the same way here. I mean, we've got a guy that's about an hour away from us. Yeah, that was a joke. I know good and well you didn't have that thing ready yet. Hey, Mopar, how we doing? But yeah, we've got a guy that's about an hour away from us. That, from what I understand, he's a machine shop and engine builder, but he buys, from what I understand, other shops that have gone out of business or going out of business. So he has just about everything. I mean, he's got 10 gallons worth of stuff in a 5-gallon bucket, but he can tell you where every bit of it's at. And you're going to have to pay pretty good prices for the stuff. But if you want it today, you can go see him and he's got it. So that works out pretty good. And like I say, he's only about an hour away from us. Hey, backyard, how you doing? But yeah, getting parts is just, ain't nobody got nothing. It's amazing to me down at Randy's shop the other day. He had probably 20 or 25 5-gallon buckets of aluminum rods. where he had changed them out of motors over the years. I think he said it was about 10 years worth of rods. So it was kind of weird how they were $100 a piece when they were new, and now they're worth about 38 cents a pound. In the scrap. That's just a shame. All them beautiful rods, but they're wore out. So just think all the thousands of dollars in them buckets and then got to scrap it. Excuse me. Enjoying a nice 60-degree sunny day. Yeah. Well, we don't have 60 or sunny. I think it's what? Oh, well, my phone says it's 43. I'm not sure, but rainy. Yeah, I mean, I hear he buys stuff, like 25 cents on the dollar, that kind of stuff. Had 8 inches of snow 5 days ago. See, that's the kind of weather we have. I mean, we don't have the snow, but we'll have the cold and crap one day, then 80 the next, and heat wave here at 30 degrees. Yeah, I watch some of these Canadian channels, man. Yeah, y'all tough. That's all I can tell you. Y'all tough, all that damn snow. Can have it. It's not for me. But anyway, it's all good. It'll be 60 degrees here in a month. Yeah. Yeah, and all that snow you got up there, Rusty, it's going to be a wet place for a while. Paul, you're at 50. Yeah, I can deal with 50. I mean, that's good hoodie weather, and you can do something then. As long as the wind ain't blowing, 50 degrees is nice. Not so bad from the inside looking out. I agree. I have to agree with that. I mean, Kansas, the weather changes like a woman changes her. Yeah, I bet so. Well, 50 might be Speedo weather for you, CC, but it's not for me. Had 99.4% feedback. Damn, Sean, that thing, something just don't sound right then. It seemed like you sure should have had it. Yeah, good hunting weather and sleeping good. Yeah, I agree. Rusty, you talking about 20 degrees? No, the hell with that. We're going to stay in there where it's warm. But, our winter, February and March is our coldest 2 months. We get past March when we're good. Which we don't have a whole lot of cold anyway. A couple of weeks maybe of freezing weather, freeze at night, but warm back up in the 50s during the day. But shoot, it's pretty good. I mean, it gets hot here in the summertime with the humidity. That gets kind of tough. But a little colder your way, Rusty. Yeah. So in ice fishing, the hell with that? Who goes fishing? You're supposed to fish barefooted in shorts and a tank top or no shirt. Well, ice fishing. I don't know about all that mess. That just don't look like fun to me. Oh, man. Your buddy right up against the back of Canada. Oh, you do get some cold weather then, don't you? How long is your snow season, Rusty? About 50 miles. Huh. Are they new rods, Sean? That's a pretty good buy. Hey, Ken, how we doing, man? They just up there bull jiving, messing around. Huh. Yeah, I hadn't used no Oliver rods in a long time. We used to use them right much years ago. But they used to be good stuff. I'm sure they still are. Sean, are you still messing with 18-degree motors, or are you going back to 23 stuff? Mm. You got to be a long ways from me, Rusty. I ain't never heard of Highway 395 or the Kettle River. Oh, me. That back stiff today. Up in the woods. Believe it. Grand Forks, British Columbia. Good Lord, man, you're way up there. Hmm. Can't Ironhead, you're up there too now, 50 miles from the Canada line. We'll make a bumper from a Volvo fit a Corvette. All right, CC. We'll see you later on, buddy. That CCI guy, but he is a fabricating fool. He can make something happen with a car. Fiberglassing and all that stuff is amazing on that Corvette. I didn't realize them things were as shoddy as they are. Next to Idaho and the top of Washington. Good Lord, man, you way up there. It's funny though, how, people all over the country get on here and just talk, sit there and bull jive. You can walk to Idaho. Uh. Oh. Well, Ironhead, when do y'all first start getting snow? When does the snow end up on for you? In what, probably September or October? You start getting snow. Sometimes not until Christmas. Oh, wow, I figured y'all would have got it right much sooner than that. Shows how much I know. They got done in time on the moment. 6-inch, 400 rods. Shoot, Sean, that sounds like a good buy, man. Sometimes in November, okay. Snow starts here in October and ends in March. Good Lord. I couldn't believe that, man. Rusty, as much snow as y'all had out there when you were digging that damn Malibu out the other day. Good Lord, I reckon. Good deal, CC. Yeah, I don't even know how to deal with that kind of snow. I mean, we get, shoot, 3 inches of snow, 3, 4, maybe 6 inches of snow once a year, maybe once, probably more like every other year. And it's gone the next day, maybe 2 days or so. We ain't gonna keep snow over a couple of days. Uh, you messing with 11 and 13 stuff too. You trying to make some power then, ain't you? Now, is that on the round track motors or are they dirt motors? Hey, my buddy used to run them. He run a pro stock trucks with NHRA, and they had a 350, 358s, I think, is what they could run. But he was running some splayed valve heads on a couple of his motors, and they done real well. I mean, he was knocking out right at 1,000 horsepower with them things. But I mean, it was high RPM motors. They were 10, 11,000 RPM. But anyway, that class is gone now, so he's back messing with comp eliminator stuff. Hmm. What the if you build a 23 degree, 18 degree, and 11 or 13 degree, 15 or 13 degree motor, and what they build them identical, other than the heads and pistons, and what the horsepower differences would be between them. 35, 40 horsepower difference. But I know going from a 23 to 18, you're looking sometimes right around 50 horsepower gain. And I'm assuming it would continue the same. I don't know. Cat knocked you off the internet. Yeah, we can't have a cat around here with that old damn chocolate lab. He can't stand the cat. Right, man? What, Bobo? Damn dog wanting me to take him out because he's wanting me to go out in the shop. No. I ain't never in my life had a lab like him. He don't want to get his feet wet. Unless if it's raining, he won't go outside. But now, a pretty sunny day, he'll run up and down a damn ditch. Or swim in the creek, whatever. But if it's raining, he ain't going out. Right, man? But he's my buddy. I can't get far without him. Man, Ironhead, originally that was just going to be a knock around truck. And the more I mess around with it, I don't know what I'm going to do. I mean, bracket racing is almost a thing of the past around here. Most everybody's gone to small tire stuff. And there that truck's set up for big tire. I thought about finding me another 9-inch and, put it where I could make it back into a small tire truck. So it wouldn't look stupid with the wheels tucked way up under it. And I don't know, I'd like to race it some. I would like to put that little 18 degree 377 back in something. But I mean, they're all dirt motors, huh, Sean? But that 18 degree 377 is right at 16-to-1 compression. So you got to have some real good gas. And that mess is high, bad high. Well, y'all mess around hot rods, But so I really don't know what I'm gonna do with the truck. I mean, it's street legal. I understand that too, Ironhead. I understand that. I mean, breaking parts is expensive. Yeah. What is C16 now? $14, $15 a gallon? Well, I want to, Rusty. I mean, I need to get my butt together and get to working on it. But showing the 111 degree motor to 440, and it's at 930 horsepower. And what kind of compression ratio is that one, Sean? 12, 13-to-1, or maybe a little more. But I think with an 11 degree motor, shoot, what are you probably running 22, 23 degrees of time in maximum on that? Yeah, 930, that ain't nothing to be joking at. You best not sneeze at that thing much. That's a bad little piece there, buddy. Yeah, it's funny how years ago somebody would have told you they had a 440-inch small block. You would have thought there's no way in this world that could ever happen. And then it's just amazing what they can do with them now. Yeah, about 750 horsepower from what I know on an 18 degree is about the best you're going to get from what I know about them. Well, I guess if you're going to build one, that's the way to do it. Don't be scared of it. You got to respect it, but don't be scared of tearing it up. But it just costs a daggone much to fix them. That's why I don't know how them boys can dirt race and round track race. They sit there and rub and beat on fenders and beat on fenders. Man, I'd be fighting somebody. They'd beat on my fenders and go rubbing on me. I always wanted a gasser. I always thought that would be a fun thing to have. I mean, around here, it's not that many of them. You'd have to travel several hours just to find a race with them. But, that or a gasser, or either they got these group of guys around now, started a group. It's called I think Classic Gear Jammers, I think is what it's called. That's like a bracket race, but it's, all manual transmissions. You got a 700 small block. When that blows up, he's got a big block for it. Well, he got a backup plan. So if he sends it and scatters it, oh well. I scatter mine, we're going to be crying for a little while. And be bench racing for a long time, probably. And yeah, growing up, gassers, I loved them. I just wish there was more of them, around here. So they're just fun. Good looking old cars. It just brings back a lot of good memories. And stock and super stock. That was always something we grew up doing with friends of mine, friends of my dad's and all. All a bunch of guys had stalkers and super stalkers. And but shoot, now that's so daggone expensive. You just can't do it. Unless you got some corporate money behind you. You just can't. A working guy can't do it. Or I don't see how he can. Yeah, I would love to have a gasser, and I really don't know. I'm torn. Oh man, some of them, the 55, the Tri-5s, or the Chevy 2s, the early Chevy 2s. I like both of those as a gasser. I don't know which one I'd rather have if I had choices, but finding one. 14.5 to 1 compression. Okay. Well, that's yeah. That's about where that 18 degree 377 is mine. It was 15 and a half, I think, to 1. So that's another just a few horsepower. Really not that much difference. But yeah, they're expensive to run. And it's that 377 of mine is it dynoed 700 horsepower, 600 pound of torque. But it's 8,500, is where it peaks horsepower at. So you got to twist on it to make power. But yeah, the gassers, man, I love them things. I love it. The old school nostalgia stuff. Um, and I wouldn't be on if I could run across a body that was in so shape. I wouldn't be beyond building one. Be fun to do. I don't know what I'd do with it, but it'd be fun to do. Hell, I'd like to do it and have it as a street car. Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah, you got to have a gasser with fender well headers. Got to have it. Got to have a straight axle. Really need a ton of ram sticking up there with two hollies. You're right, Ironhead. You're exactly right. Your money runs out, you quit racing. Yeah, like I heard Joe Gibbs say one time about how to make $1 million racing. Start with 2 million. And you get down to 1 million, stop. Hey, my buddy was telling me like the other day down there, his dad raced super stock and comp eliminator all his life. And he used to go to points races back in the 70s, win a points race, and would, bring home $3,500, $4,000 plus contingency money. So it'd be a $5,000, $6,000 weekend for him to go race. Now to do the same thing, if they come home with $1,000, win with and get $1,000, they've done something, and it cost them more than that to get to the race and enter. Order those parts from MotorNet. Okay, well, I ain't never heard of those, but like I say, I don't do a whole lot of eBay stuff. Yeah, I mean, the racing just don't pay. It don't. Well, the racers pay the purse, so if you don't pay a lot to get in the race, you're not going to pay the race. You're not going to race for much. I mean, it's been that way for years. So, yeah, I mean, you look at those top fuel guys, man. I don't know now. Them boys used to burn about 20 gallons of nitro a pass, and it was, shoot, I won't say it was $25, $30 a gallon for nitromethane. It was expensive. They're all aluminum blocks, Sean. They hold up pretty good. Yeah, I mean, you take them top fuel guys and they go chunking pistons and rods out every pass. But they get in your pocket quick. Regrind the clutch and reset up the supercharger. There's a lot of work in that. A lot of money. Well, I think they said there at Gainesville at the Gator Nationals, they didn't have but nine top fuelers. I think that's what they said it was. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy in what top fuel even, cost to operate a team. There ain't no telling how many millions it would take to run an NHRA season with a top fueler. There's no telling. 98 bucks a gallon. Good God, I reckon. What in the hell? But there ain't nothing like the sound of a nitro motor neither crackling. It's nothing like it. Well, backyard, what in the world are you mixing in your gas, in your fuel? Okay, Sean, that ain't nothing to sneeze at neither now. A 23-degree motor, naturally aspirated, 680, 700 horsepower. That ain't nothing to joke about. That's a nice piece. Is that going to be a big inch motor? Oh, yeah, you got to love the smell of nitro. You can't just, you get somebody that ain't never got a nose full of that stuff before, and you can't breathe around it. Oh, man, it's funny watching somebody that's never been around it before. But there's nothing like feeling the ground shake on one of them nitro cars. Boys, I'll be right back. Let me go let him out. He's aggravating me to death. Okay. All right, guys, I'm back.
You what?
I was doing a live thing. I was letting them know I was back.
Oh.
My wife got home getting groceries, so I helped her bring them in. Yeah, I love the smell of the nitromethane. It's just something completely different. I mean, you know, the NHRA stuff gotten just like NASCAR. Half a dozen team owners own them all. Not even no fun to watch anymore to me. But anyway. And the 55 at Spokane. All right, how much motor you got in that 55? Okay, the big block. Oh, okay, Sean. Yeah, a buddy of mine messaged me the other day and said he had a 2-bolt 400 block that he wanted to sell, and he said he'd take $200 for it, standard bore. So I reckon I'm gonna have to go get it just to have. There's a 454. Okay. Yeah, Jeremy picked up some. I think he got race gas the other week, and it was 112 or 114 octane. I think it was $12 or $14 a gallon. Yeah, but that 454 at 400 horsepower, you ought not to be hurting that thing. And keep the RPMs halfway down on it. It ought to live.
That's it.
Sean, how much gas y'all burning tonight with them dirt cars? Yeah, definitely Ironhead. You're gonna be easy on her, but what, 6,000, 6,500? How hard you turning it? Well, shoot, Sean, the way you talking race gas there, you dirt tracking $12 a gallon. Man, you float alone just to go racing on Saturday night. You gonna see what it'll handle. Is it a roller motor Ironhead, or is it all hot, flat tapping? That's right, Rusty. Go to the track and do it, and you don't have to worry about it. And you don't have to worry about somebody pulling out in front of you or nothing like that neither. Huh. Well, guys, I had no idea we'd be on here an hour, but that's sure what we've been. What's inside? I got the guy. Oh yeah, that's true too. That's true. Is it a 4-speed car, or you run an automatic in it? Okay. Like I guess a Muncie, or you run a, to be sure, you wouldn't be a Saginaw, but it may be. Or Borg Warner. We used to run a lot of them Borg Warner, I think it was Borg Warner T10s, and grind every other tooth off the synchronizers. Well, you could slam a gear with them things. Just a Saginaw. Ooh, buddy. You better roll out of the hole with it then. That torque monster big block ain't gonna make that thing very happy. But I don't know, them Saginaws, they were tough. They were tougher than people give them. What's up, JB? How we doing, man? Somebody told me that those 5 speeds and those and that's the last 400 block I ever. Well, Sean, you got me about half gun shy of them. I can tell you that. I want to build one, but it's gonna have to be have to treat it delicate, I guess. She my furniture. Well, appreciate it, JB. Tour racing. How we doing, buddy? It really is. And No Name Nationals has brought a lot of channels together. I found more channels in the last month than I had no idea they were there, and really missed out on a lot of good people. Just not knowing about them. So it's been nothing but good the way I see it. Hold on, like that thing got to go out again. Yep, I'm all doing well, buddy. All doing well. JB, I'm glad you stopped by, man. What are y'all working on? 10 gallons a night. Man, that'll get in your pocket quick. Now, how many nights, typically, Sean, how many nights could you run that motor out before you had to freshen it up? You run a whole season? I mean, I'm not a dirt track guy. I don't know much about it at all. But she's got to be pretty smooth to sit there and run lap after lap at 8,300. That's unreal. That I'm a drag racer. So, I mean, we do those kind of RPMs, but we do them there for milliseconds, and we're right back off of it, where y'all sitting there round and round. Hey, Mr. Lars, how we doing, buddy? Okay. You gonna do a video, put a video out tonight, JB? Well, you might as well go live with Mr. Lars here in a little bit. And y'all working on something. That's always a good time. Hey, Jake, how you doing? Rainy day in Alabama. Yeah, rainy day in eastern North Carolina too, buddy. Upper 40s and rainy. Oh, man, yeah, y'all might as well go live tonight, JB, because we always have a good time over there with you guys. Hold on. Come on, man. There he goes out and gets his feet wet. Got to come right back in. But yeah, this has been fun anyway, guys. JB, did you ever get your crankshaft back? Oh, Rusty, it's too cold to be working on cars. It'll be warmer tomorrow. All right, Rusty, we'll see you later, buddy. You still waiting on your crank? Okay, well, I told them boys earlier, I sent them old heavy rods back, ordered another set, and they come wrong. So now I got to order another set and send those back. I'm running out of places to find them. All right, Ironhead, we'll see you later on, buddy. But yep, it's getting old not being able to find parts like you want. Anyway, so JB, what y'all gonna clean on? All right, we'll see you later on, Rusty. Yeah, well, your pistons and rods balance come out real good, so you know that's nice. I mean, which you didn't change a whole lot and veer from factory weights on anything. Except for that one rod with that big old counterweight hung on the end of it, I really thought that thing was going to be heavy. I just decided to get out of your chair. That's more than I've done. Hey, Bryce, how we doing, buddy? Yeah, it's miserable today, man. 40s and rainy, high 40s. I think is what it is. Yeah, that's what the phone says anyway. You get out there and get Mr. Lars motivated, y'all can get something going. Get about 1,200 laps on it. That's unreal. Do you have much problem, Sean? Do y'all have much trouble with valve springs? Or do they hold up pretty good? Well, damn, that looks to me like that would be rough on valve springs running them kind of laps. Okay, you can get a season on the motor. If nothing catastrophic happens, of course, but that's unreal to 1,200 laps at them kind of RPMs consistent. I mean, I guess you're off and on the gas, but still you're up high all the time. They sure ain't, JB. They sure ain't. At least y'all have fun doing it, whatever it's going to be. Anyway, that's what y'all might as well do, JB. Y'all go ahead and go live tonight and do that. We can laugh and joke and bull jive anyway. Sean, y'all run those, y'all running triple springs on them motors? Triple valve springs? Yeah, I was really hoping those rods come to Thursday, Friday, whatever it was, that they would have sure been the right ones, so I could get this mess balanced and start putting it together. But don't look like it's gonna happen now. Man, I just never thought 5.7 rods would be that hard to. I figured they'd be everywhere, being there pretty much a stock rod. Okay, man. You know JB's a businessman. He got several phones laying around. Uh, crankshaft apart. Okay. All right, good deal, JB. Is the Ohio crankshaft still a thing? I know we used to buy them things a lot years ago. I didn't even know if it was even out there anymore. I'll have to write that down. I'll sure look them up, Sean. What, man? What? Why don't you lay down and take a nap? Okay. Oh, it's all good. Yeah. Well, guys, we have been on here 1 hour and 15 minutes. And I think we're going to call it and find me something to eat. But JB, let me know if you're going to go live later on. And we'll get on there with you and have a good time. Crap, I couldn't even find a crank anywhere. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where you're going to find something like that at. Change valve springs twice a season. I kind of figured that would be kind of hard on springs. Huh. That's interesting. Okay. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off of here, and I've enjoyed it, and we'll see y'all later.